What is up everybody, my name is BobaTalks and here I am today with another Gotham video, and today's video is a preview from Smile Like You Mean It, which is coming out tomorrow I believe. So I wasn't initially going to do a video on this when it came out a few days ago, as it's only a very quick clip and I thought there wasn't too much to say about it, but after looking at it again and thinking a little bit more, there's definitely still some things I'd like to discuss about it and put forward to you all. So as always everybody, be sure to leave a like on this video if you do enjoy it, and be sure to share it with all the Gotham family out there on Twitter and Facebook. So before I get into this preview and break it down, I normally always show it first, so that is what I'm going to do. So sit back and relax, take a quick look at this preview if you haven't already seen it, and then let's get into breaking it down.
James Gordon. The James Gordon. It's actually you. So cool, I'm meeting you.
You should thank your friends. They're the ones who left you behind.
I'd have done the same.
Tell me where he took Jerome.
Why? You can't stop it.
Stop what?
The night of the awakening.
You mean waking up Jerome?
Jerome is just the first step. You think we're a small band, but we are everywhere.
So in this preview we see that Jim has got one of the cult members of Jerome in the GCPD for questioning. And from the beginning of this clip it seems that Jim has quite the reputation with this cult member. Now I know that Jim has already made quite the name for himself in Gotham City in the past 3 seasons, but the way the cult member speaks of him saying, James Gordon, the James Gordon, so cool I'm meeting you. It seems like perhaps from the cult meeting up, and perhaps through Dwight himself, there has been talks and discussions that has explained to the whole cult how he put Jerome in Arkham back in, season 1, and that's how this cult member knows who he is most of all. Now this is just a theory, but it wouldn't surprise me that in all of the cult's plotting that they would have gone through every detail of Jerome's life. Now Jim then goes on to say, tell me where he took Jerome, and when he says he obviously means Dwight. This means that during the episode Jim clearly finds out quite early on that Jerome is one of the bodies that has been taken to be revived, and from what we know, the other bodies prior to Jerome that have been taken were taken for the purpose of practicing how to bring them back to life to perfect it for when Dwight finally tries it on Jerome, which will happen in tomorrow's episode Smile Like You Mean It. Now the interesting part of this preview clip is when after Jim says, tell me where he took Jerome, the cult member goes on to say, why? You can't stop it. Jim then says, stop what? And then the cult member says, the night of the awakening. Now Jim thinks he means waking up Jerome, but the cult member then goes on to say, Jerome is just the first step. Now the interesting part of this conversation to take away is when he says, Jerome is just the first step and the night of the awakening. Now I don't believe when the cult member says the night of the awakening that he is directly referencing the revival of Jerome. I mean, of course, Jerome is part of the whole cult's plan, Dwight's plan that is, but the Night of the Awakening seems to be about a lot more. When he says Jerome is just a first step, obviously this means the cult has a lot more planned for Gotham City than what Gordon realizes, and that perhaps the Night of the Awakening is a term in reference to, waking up Gotham City, which we all know that Jerome has put so well in his Maniacs GCPD video before, where he says, wake up.
You're all prisoners. What you call sanity is just a prison in your minds that stops you from seeing that you're just tiny little cogs in a giant, absurd machine. Wake up!
And now perhaps because the Night of the Awakening is, a reference to waking up Gotham City, to the shackles and chains that the cult believe all citizens are in. And if you look back to episode 12 when Dwight is making that speech before he shows the trailer of Jerome in the GCPD, he speaks of the shackles and chains that everybody is in Gotham City. Now this makes a lot of sense in terms of what the producers are saying with what a massive impact this story arc has on Gotham City, as well as Bruce in general obviously, because they have referenced how this will set in events his Batman philosophy. But with the massive impact that this story arc has on Gotham City, with the climax being in episode 14. Also, all the episodes up until now have been titled at the beginning of the episode names as Mad City. For example, Mad City, Ghosts, Mad City, Smile Like You Mean It. The episodes that are to come after the Gotham winter break are going to be entitled Fallen City. For example, Fallen City, How the Riddler Got His Name. So with Jerome coming back towards the end of Monday's episode, and with episode 14 coming shortly after, what do you think the awakening entails? Well, for sure we can definitely say through the cult in this next episode, broadcasting on live TV to the whole of Gotham City, and Dwight wearing Jerome's face on air, in addition to the general chaos that the cult of Jerome is causing around the whole of Gotham City, we will definitely see an outburst of fear and anarchy to the city of Gotham. And it is going to be such a significant event that it does change Gotham forever from this story arc here on out. And this isn't even to mention whatever Jerome is going to do when he's revived. And from the looks of what he's planning to do with that fuse, and then with Jim overlooking the city in fear of whatever he is about to see, the awakening that Gotham is going to go through truly will live up to those words, Fallen City. But the question that I want to put forward to you guys in this video is that let me know what you also think that the Night of the Awakening could entail. What do you think is going to make Gotham fall in particular? If Jerome is just the first step, then what else has the cult of Jerome got planned? Let me know in the comments below. Alright everybody, so if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on it as I'd really appreciate it, and maybe even consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already, to be sure that you never miss out on a new Gotham video. If you are already subscribed guys, and if you haven't done this already, be sure to click that bell button to enable alerts for this channel. It basically just sends you a notification every time I upload a video, so you'll never miss out on one. But new Gotham episode tomorrow guys, Jerome is coming back, so let's get some hype, and thank you so much for watching as always. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.